Hey, I'm Larita Shaw. I help professionals understand how data shows up in real organizations. Two different people can learn two different data sets or skills and end up in two different careers. Why? Because that's how things work in the real world. A lot of programs focus on skills only, tools only. I hear SQL, Tableau, Power BI. I hear it from people all the time in consults where they're trying to learn all these tools at one time, and there's still that gap in, but how does this relate back to like me? How does this relate back to what I'm currently doing? So that's not how we operate over here. This is something that I saw firsthand from working in data myself. I would go and learn a tool, but the application of applying it to my real life or my real work, it was still missing. This is something I experienced firsthand from actually being in the field. I would go and learn a skill, but there was still gap with like, okay, but what do I do now? How does this apply to my real work? And the more that I mentor people, the more that I see that there's still an existing gap there with people. They go and they quote unquote learn the skills, but that level of confidence decreases because they're having a hard time taking that abstract idea to something that is concrete. That's why one of the first things that we focus on in Data Analytics Simplified is not a skill or a tool, it's who you actually are. We start working from the very beginning or as early as we can for that individualized transition plan. This is when we both collaboratively take a step back and we look at who you are. What have you actually been doing? What have you touched? What are some systems you are exposed to? And we build out a path based on that. When you have clarity in your direction, the way that you move changes. You are intentional with the way you practice. You are intentional with how you use those skills. You are intentional of the language that you use. The intentions change. And when you have the ability to apply those things back to who you actually are, that confidence is going to increase drastically. That's something that I did not have in my career earlier on. And that's why I have intentionally built it into Data Analytics Simplified. Because tools will always change. I preach this. But understanding how it impacts your real work is something that you carry with you. Bye, y'all. Hope this helps.